Hey guys, welcome to another ServerMiner plugin tutorial. I'm your host LGJim007 and today we look at the Boss Land plugin. So this is a really cool plugin which adds 15 unique bosses to your Minecraft server. They all have unique abilities, different ways of spawning them in certain locations and certain shrines, and then they all have different loot as well. So first of all, as you can see, I'm in the Nether. There's a couple of bosses that specifically have to be spawned in the Nether. So in order to spawn the bosses, you need to make a shrine and then right click the shrine with a certain item. So the first one we're going to do is a Ghast Lord, and that requires a magma block. It's going to be surrounded by 8 pieces of redstone, like so. And then you need 16 golden ingots, and right click it. And if you get a pretty cool explosion and particle effect, you can see the Ghast Lord has spawned, and here he is. As you can see, he is pretty powerful. He's given me some potion effects. I'm now floating and I've been hitting him for quite a bit and he's still got a lot of health. So let's go ahead and spawn the next one. What we need is a wither skull in the middle, and then you need to set fire to the nether in 8 pieces around in the circle. And then you need 16 magma cream, right click, and this is going to spawn the wither skeleton king. And let's see if we have any more luck with this guy. Once again, he is rather powerful and he's given me some potion effects. So let's have a quick look at the commands. If you do /BL help, that's going to show the commands. BL info is going to show the original author and the current author. And then BL guide is going to give us an item. So if we look in the inventory, there is going to be a book that we can open. And this is going to show you all the different bosses. So there's different tiers. You can see the Ghast Lord and Wither Skeleton were the ones that we summoned. So I've teleported back to the overworld and I've been hunting for another biome that I can spawn a boss in. So we are in plains, as you can see in the top left. So if we drop down here and make a little square of 8 blocks of soul sand, pop emerald in the middle, and then right click it with brain coral, that is going to spawn the zombie king, and here he is. So here we are on the spigot page. You can see it's updated from 1.16 to 1.21, and if we scroll down we can see some of the other bosses here, and when you kill them you get some of these shards. So we can have a look at some of the other ways of spawning them. You can see all of these require specific biomes, and then if we go to down here you can see there are some additional items such as the Bell of Doom and Potion of Giant Growth, and then we have the various threats, so you can use items gained from the bosses to create these. And then finally we have the legendary foes as well. So in order to spawn them you can eat the abhorrent fruit in the nether. And while we're here, we'll have a quick look at the plugins folder. So if we jump into Boss Land, we can see the book is here. That just has all the information we looked at. And if we jump into the config, this is where you have all the different specs of the bosses and various different items. So you can customize any of this if you want. So if you want to download it, head over to the Spigot page. But if you need a server to host it on, check out ServerMiner.com for the best and cheapest hosting around. That's it for me. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time.